Hello everyone, Gainer here from HDB Upgrading Strategies and welcome back to my Facebook Live. And today my live is actually episode 2525, right? And I think now the time is actually around 9 p.m. Generally I will start a little bit later, which is around 10, but I think today probably I will just want to start at around 9, right? So what am I going to share with you guys today, right? What is today's topic actually? So today's topic is actually this, right? Is it worth buying loft units, right? Can you see? I actually draw a human here and I actually draw something here, a roof here, right? So once again, for those who are streaming in to see my Facebook Live, just want to share with you guys this. This topic for today is it worth buying loft units, right? Is it worth buying loft units? So, I just want to ask, anyone probably knows what are loft units, right? Okay, so anyone knows what are actually loft units? Now, in layman terms, right, loft units are what we actually say high ceiling, right? So probably if I draw for you, I'll just do one comparison. So this one, I will just draw a condominium, a unit with a loft, which is a loft unit, and this one is just a normal one, right? So just probably this is just a condominium, right? This is a unit here, and this is probably here, right? This is another unit. Now can you see a difference, right? Actually, a loft unit is what we call the difference in terms of ceiling height, right? Loft units are actually those with high ceiling. So in general, right, for a typical condominium, right, I think the ceiling height is probably around 2.8 meters, right? Generally, depending on all the different types of development. So this is actually 2.8 meters. So for high ceiling units, right, for loft units, the ceiling can go as high as, I think, depending on the different types of condominium, right? I think from 3+ meters, maybe 3+ meters, right, all the way to even 5 or probably 6 meters, I think. 6 meters, right? So the difference is this is the difference. This is the extra space, right? We call it the air space, right? Air space. So what we call is this is the air space. This is extra. So loft units, this is the air space. The difference between the units from the normal units that you buy versus this, which is the loft unit, what we call is a high ceiling, right? So the biggest question that I'm going to ask you guys, this airspace that you are paying, right, is it worth buying, right? Is it worth buying? Once again, for those streaming in, I just want to share with you guys what is this topic again. Now the topic for today is it worth buying loft units? So if for those who are just coming into stream, what are loft units? The difference is this is the airspace, meaning to say you go to a unit, you go to a development, and if let's say this unit is a high ceiling unit, that's the airspace, right? That's the space that you're going to pay. So is it worth paying this amount, right? And that's why today I want to extract probably just one example to share with you guys, and from then on you probably can decide whether does it suits you, right? Of course, what is the good thing about condos with high ceiling, right? I think there are definitely a certain group of buyers who probably love to own properties with high ceiling, right? And in this video, there's no right or wrong. It really depends on you, because the good thing about high ceiling units is the moment you step inside a condominium or probably that particular unit, you will feel that it's grand, it's big, it's spacious, and that is one of the good thing, because a lot of buyers, probably if today you want to buy, you want to invest, and in the future you want to sell this type of units, the good thing is that your buyers, when they come in, they walk inside your unit, they are really very visual, right? When they are visual, they will probably fall in love with the unit just because they feel that the place is grand, the place is spacious. I just give you probably one example. For me, right, previously, when I want to buy my resale condominium, right, I wanted to shift, so I actually viewed quite a lot of different units. There's one particular unit that actually went inside. It's a 4-bedroom in Punggol condominium, right? It has high ceiling in his living room, right? And when the moment I step inside the house, I really feel that the whole place is big, very spacious. And at that very moment, I fell in love with the unit, right? And that's the good thing about high ceiling units or loft units, right? If you can see. So that's the good part, right? But coming back to today's topic, which I want to highlight again, is it really worth buying properties as an investment, especially for this type of loft units, right? Now, that's why today I just want to draw an example. I actually took an example, and this example is Kingsford Water Bay. For those people who are not too sure where is Kingsford Water Bay, is actually at the Upper Serangoon, around Hougang, that side, right? It's a new development, just TOP probably 1 year ago. And I thought that I'm able to extract this example, one of the stacks, and give you an example, right? Now, so this is the example. This is Kingsford Water Bay. Now, I specifically just highlight this too. I'm not too sure whether is it very clear. Now, this is 15th floor, stack 8, 15th floor. Can you guys see? Right? And there is another unit which is 16th floor. Right? 16th floor. Correct? Now, can you see the difference? This 16th floor is actually 915. Can you guys see? 915 square feet. Whereas this 15th floor is 710 square feet. Hi Gary, thanks for watching, right? So, probably for this example, I will use this, for this Kingsford Water Bay example, right? So for this particular unit on the 15th floor, if I can put here, 15th floor, the size is 710 square feet. Maybe I just erase this away, right? Okay, so for this particular unit, the size is 710, is on the 15th floor, 710 square feet. Whereas this unit, the size is actually 915 square feet, right? And this is on the 16th floor. Can you see once again? If I want to let you guys see. Now this is a 15th floor, right? 15th floor, right? The size is 710 square feet. And this 16th floor, can you see, is 915 square feet. If I can zoom down again, 915 square feet. So 710, 915, right? I want to share with you this particular floor plan, right? This is a floor plan of this unit. Can you see? This is stack 8, right? Stack 8, 1508, right? So can you see this is a 2-bedroom, right? The moment you walk inside, this is the kitchen, right? It's a 2-bedroom, master bedroom, and another common room, and there's 2 toilets. So this is the 710 square feet floor plan, right? Now I want to show you this 915 one, right? Can you see 915? This is actually a penthouse, and this is 915 square feet, right? So it's exactly the same. The moment you walk inside, this is the kitchen, and you have 2-bedroom, master bedroom, common room, and 2 toilet. The floor plan is exactly the same, but if you really see carefully, I'm not too sure whether you can see, there is a dotted line here, all the way dotted here. The other side is also dotted here, meaning to say, when you step inside, this portion is actually high ceiling, whereas the master bedroom and bedroom probably might be just the normal height, the normal ceiling height, and the difference is this part, the living room, right? So this living room, the space, that is the air space that you are actually the difference. So the difference 915, 710. If I can probably just erase again, if you don't mind. So 710. The difference is actually 205 square feet. Total, right? Total is actually 915 square feet, right? Can you see? This is a 15th floor, 16th floor. 16th floor, you are buying at 915 square feet. This is the total. The size is 710 plus the difference is 205. And so what is the price difference that you're paying for this airspace, right? If I can come back again to share with you guys. So this 710 square feet, the price is actually $813,000, right? Whereas this 16th floor, the price is 870,000. So if I can draw, the price is actually 813,000, and this is probably 870, right? 870,000. This 813,000. So the price difference is actually 57,000. 57,000. This is the price difference, right? So if I can sum up, if I can actually summarize, the 16th floor, you're paying 205 square feet extra for just $57,000. Now, I just want to throw back this question to you guys. Do you think it's actually worth paying this amount of money for this size, right? In fact, if you really ask me, right, paying extra 205 square feet for $57,000 seems to be quite decent, right? Because hey, I am getting extra of this space, right? And the price I only pay for $57,000. So what I think is really very important is that for this particular example, if I just compare directly between the 15th floor, if I compare directly between the 15th floor and the 16th floor, right, the price difference is just $57,000, right? To me, if I really want to, based on my personal opinion, I think this is decent for this extra 205 square feet. Paying the extra 57,000 for that extra much more space seems to be decent. But there's also one important few things that I want to highlight, right? So now by paying this extra space, paying this extra amount of money, your quantum is $870,000, right? Hi Raymond, yo, thanks for watching. Yeah, watch this more important than National Day Rally. Actually I waited after the National Day Rally, then I start this. Initially I want to start earlier, but I think if I do this live video, probably a lot of people will be watching the National Day Rally. But anyways, thanks for tuning in, right? So the thing is that $857,000 extra. Now, but one thing I think that we have to take note for investors, especially who are watching this video, one important thing that we have to take note is, if you are getting a loft unit, a condo with high ceiling, in fact, there will be much more hidden costs that you might be paying, right? What is the hidden cost? Example, right? You probably need to install this mezzanine. You know, what are mezzanine? This is the extra top level that probably you want to do so that you can have the space for storage here, you know, or probably you can do another bed here. So meaning to say you can do a ladder all the way up to this area, right? You have to do this. These are costs to you, right? How much is this? How much is this cost? I'm not too sure. I think probably 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, probably depending on the amount of materials or, you know, amount of stuff that you're doing. And for this instance, we are just only talking about the living room, right? If there are some developments, probably they have their common rooms are also of high ceiling, and probably you have to factor it because you probably want to do extra mezzanine for all the bedrooms as well. And these are costs. And if you really sum up all these costs, it is probably much more than what you are paying for this extra space, right? And I just want to tell you one thing. This may not be significant to you, but I have been seeing some of the owners, or probably for the past few years, my experience with all these owners who own the high ceiling. And honestly speaking, curtains, you know why are your curtains? Because it's a loft unit, the window is much longer, and that's why your curtain that you're doing, or roller blinds, is definitely much more longer, and these are costs as well. And you know, the one critical thing is, you know, one of my clients who wants to do a Chinese New Year spring cleaning or want to wash the curtains, you know, stuff like that, and she don't have the labor because it's really very high. And what does she do? She has to hire some people to come all the way down, and those people who wants to dismantle the curtains, they have to go and borrow, or I think a loan, pay money to loan this scaffolding, right, which you have to pay. So these are actually much more hidden costs for you if you are looking to buy loft unit, right? However, this particular video is not to say whether because I do understand that there are people who definitely wants to are actually lovers of loft units because you just like it grand, right? But I'm just want to share with you guys in this video just layman term the difference, right? Whether is it worth paying this extra money for this size, right? So I just want to highlight that there are costs involved as well for buying this type of units. Now, however, if you're just buying this and just want to sell without doing anything, then probably it can be a good investment. Now, lastly, I just want to say one thing. For this, whether is it worth paying for that loft unit or the high ceiling because you're paying for this airspace, for this Kingsford Water Bay, it seems to be okay, decent, because 205 square feet, you're just paying $57,000 extra versus compared to the 15th floor and the 16th floor. But however, different developments are really different. There are some developments, some condos, you probably have to really look at what is the price difference between the penthouse unit versus the another unit is just one level below. This is very important, right? Why? Because at the end of the day, if you really never check through the price, you probably might be paying much more for the penthouse unit than the level that's just below, right? And if that is the case, then I think it might not be worth buying, because at the end of the day, you still have to sell this place, right? And there is another one small little tip that I want to share with you guys. The thing is that if you are prepared to pay this amount of money, $870,000 for a loft unit, probably it's also very important for you to just check how much is that 3-bedroom, because what I'm sharing with you is a 2-bedroom. So this is a 2-bedroom penthouse, right? What I think is important is probably you want to check what is the cheapest 3-bedroom in that development as well, right? Because if you are paying 870, probably just top up a little bit more, you buy a 3-bedroom. Then the question is, would you think that it's worth buying a 3-bedroom, or probably you think it's worth buying a 2-bedroom loft unit, right? So I think that is important, because what I want to share is all these little details. At the end of the day, if you guys are looking to buy for an investment, I think that is very important. For me, my rule of thumb is always the same: buy the cheapest, right? If you hear correctly, I always like to look for the cheapest, because if you buy the cheapest, your capital is low, your cost is low, stamp duty is low, whatever things that you are paying is low, loan also lower. So it does not necessarily mean that you have to pay more money to earn more money, right? So that's the important thing. So hopefully, I think I hope you guys really love this unit. Help me to, punch that like button, comment button, or probably share this video with your friends. And hopefully, I think at the end of the day, I hope this video is something that you have benefit as well. Once again, what is this topic? The topic is it worth buying loft units? So hopefully you guys enjoy this video, and thanks so much. See you guys next week. Bye bye.